am. My name is Khadi Oladi. And if you are new here, please subscribe. We are a growing family and I love it here. Family members, what's up? How y'all doing? Check in the comments, check in with the likes. This is a sit back and sip up video about heartbreaks, relationships, and men. Let's get into it, ladies. Grab your wine because we are about to dive in. I just got some things I want to get out, some things I want to share with you all. I went through a heartbreak. I went through a heartbreak. I went through a heartbreak. A heartbreak that I was trying to run away from and deny. Y'all ever try to not end something because you wanted it so bad, but you knew that was just a little version of what you wanted? It wasn't the actual version. Honestly, y'all, I can't suffer in silence no more. I can't be dumb in silence anymore. I messed up and ended up catching feelings in a situationship, and it really deterred me because I'm not a person that gets in situationships. I'm a relationship type of gal. Or if I'm not in a relationship, I date. Like, ask anybody. I am a Sagittarius, okay? If y'all into it. Oh, speaking of Sagittariuses, to let you guys know, I do intuitive readings. I do have a channel for that. It's called Tea with Khadi. So I'm gonna put it down there. Just go ahead and tap in with me if you are into that, if you're into astrology, zodiacs, readings, and all the other jazz. Yeah, y'all, I went through a heartbreak. I realized that I gave myself the heartbreak at the end of the day because I had expectations. Basically, it was like we met, we was chilling. Shorty already told me they weren't looking for anything serious. Okay, that's fine. But you know how when you go with that agenda, you and that person both go with that agenda, but then somehow, like, if you and this person end up being around each other, hello, feelings are going to develop. I messed up. I caught feelings. And I have a feeling that that person caught feelings too, but they weren't trying to admit that they caught feelings. However, ladies, and more ladies. 3 things, actually 2 things. There probably may be a third. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. 2, if a man tells you that he does not want a relationship, he don't, and it's not with you. 3, if he wants to, he will. That's the main thing that I learned from this heartbreak, because I was so used to dating and having men eating out the palm of my hands, low key. Like, I could finesse and jig on a dude. I have a story in time. I didn't finesse and jig on him, but I dead ass pulled a savage move on him. So if you would like to hear that savage story, please give me a like. 1 like will equal to me putting out that story. So 1 like will equal to me putting out that savage story time, because that story will let you know what my ideal with dating would be. Like, of course, I would love to be chaste. I would love to, feel feminine, get my feminine wilds on, But this particular situation started off as a friendship, so I was trying to still keep it that way. When something is done, let it be. Like, I try so hard to deny this heartbreak, y'all. And honestly, I don't care if people who I know personally see this, or if this person even sees this. Like, this is not even for me. This is for me talking to someone who's going through a heartbreak right now, or who feels as though that they have to keep running back to the same person, or if they have to get some type of closure when your spirit already told you that you don't need to deal with this person no more. This message is for you. I'm talking to you through experience, baby. When someone tells you who they are, please believe them. There's no sense of changing a man for a relationship when he already never set that intention in the first place. I cut someone deep right there. He told you he was going with the flow. He told you he wasn't really looking for something right now. Just letting you know that he is not in a place to see that with you. One thing that I have seen and one thing that I have picked up on, men are very simple creatures. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Men are very simple creatures, okay? If they want to, they will. They want to do something, they will do it, bruh. And if they do not want to do something, they will not. Ladies, please raise your hands in the audience if you knew that you told your man, your boyfriend, your person, your significant other something that you knew was just, how can I say, not an obvious thing, but i.e., please take the trash out. You know that that's a thing. Y'all, that's been an establishment since y'all really started establishing a relationship. Him sitting there watching you keep taking out the trash for the next 4 weeks, he's watching you. He don't want to do it. If he knows that taking out the trash is a thing that kind of satisfies you, that will be a part of your love language as act of service, i.e., I don't know, whatever. Or if he started to take out the trash in the beginning without you even having to ask, and then he starts getting lazy and then doesn't do it anymore. He knows what he's doing. He has lost his interest and his respect for you. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 da, da, na, na, na. I don't know, that's just the words. Ooh. I do not expend my own self to a lot of male energy. Meaning, I don't be dating any and everybody. I don't need my phone blowing up with somebody's snotty-nosed son trying to finesse and jig on me because he is emotionally immature. Baby, that's not my problem. But I'm telling you, who is filling me up in here? I'm telling you, someone is filling me. Someone is dealing with an emotionally immature person right now, or you guys have dealt with emotionally immature people. Like when you just try to be so cordial with someone, but then they are not trying to be cordial with you. They are doing that on purpose, baby. When a man loses respect for you, I'm telling you, it is very apparent. Men, when they are not attracted to you anymore, I have seen it. Y'all can comment and let me know if I'm wrong or anything. But when men are not attracted to it anymore, or when you have that person and they're not feeling you anymore, tell me the disrespect level goes through the roof. Tell me the disrespect level goes through the effing roof. He has lost the interest, my dear. That switch off can go from this to that. The things that men can say to you, please like or comment below. Please let me know if I'm alone here. The things that some of these men will say to you when they're trying to like either cut the relationship, tie off, or just like somehow create that situation where you will leave so that they don't feel guilty. Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. That is my favorite. That's my favorite. I love when a man starts acting crazy or starts acting real switch offish because AKA he's probably talking to another girl. You start arguing with him. You start cutting him off, and you start doing things to him that you're just like, hold on, wait. This never happened before. I don't remember this type of behavior, this type of disrespect, or this type of attitude coming from you. So why am I always trying to figure things out with you? Or why do I always have to battle with you? You're sitting there just so confused as to what the switch off was. That's him creating the situation so that he does not feel guilty for messing up something that he knew that he should have cut off a long time ago to start something else. So he puts the responsibility onto you to end the relationship so that he can be set home free and continue to do on whatever he wants to do. Because if you let the relationship go, he has no obligation, no ties. There was no decision making on his part. When you walk away from a man and you see that he's low-key creating a situation for you to walk away, women, we know when men are creating situations for us to walk away, or when they're just switching up that attitude so that when you say, oh, well, then I don't need to be with you anymore, and they're just like, okay, very quickly, all of a sudden, oh, baby, that's it, gotta go. Through this heartbreak, I have learned that I don't need to have an expectation for someone other that I don't have for myself. Because ladies, I'm not gonna sit out here and lie. Sometimes we be expecting a little bit too much. Even though this nigga's not your boyfriend, and for the first 3 weeks he used to call you every day. Now the 4th week come in and there's 2 days in between and he's not calling you. Now you're checking timestamps. You're checking Instagram stories. You're checking views. You're checking to see who's liking his photos. I'm not alone here. I'm not alone. You made a spam account to go see what he's doing. I'm not alone here, ladies. Please stop. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I made spam accounts, okay? I've looked through followers. I have looked to see who's following, okay? I look at timestamps. I used to calculate hours from the time that this person texts me from I'm not alone here. We have all been there. When you are obsessing with how much this person needs to give to you, step away. Give to yourself. Step away. Give to yourself. When you are observing how much time this person is putting more into themselves than to you, step away. They are their own selves. They are their own body. Let them do them, because you gonna do you at the end of the day. Baby, when I tell you, heartbreaks are, I don't want to say a dime a dozen, but heartbreaks happen all the time. They happen in relationships, romantic and platonic. They happen with you having that high expectation from yourself and you don't hit it. It comes from being inspired by something and that same inspiration detriments everything that you think about. It happens. Heartbreaks do happen. But one thing about when something is broken, it is able to be fixed. It may not look like it was before. It may not hold together like it was before. That does not mean that the pieces are not still there. That does not mean that you don't have the ability to mend your heart together. I've broken my heart with this whole situation so many times. Moreover, went back when I didn't need to go back, communicated when I didn't need to communicate, followed like, oh baby, when I tell you, each time that I disappointed myself, each time that I didn't think about me, I broke my heart. So, how do you get through it? How do you get over it? I don't know. How did I get over it? Why your face so ugly? Like Club God say, throw that at, poke it out. I then leave. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. I'm still working through my heartbreaks. I'm still learning how to love. I'm still learning how to love myself. I'm still learning how to invest into the things that I want and how it's going to return back to me. I'm no longer looking for things in a person. Whatever qualities that they bring, if their qualities matches what I want out of life, hey, let's ride out. If your qualities don't match what I want out of life, hey, ride out the other way. So it's a climbing mountain, to be honest. Sometimes you get a little tired. Sometimes you're like, am I ever gonna reach it? Am I ever gonna reach that ultimate love, that ultimate relationship? I mean, everybody wants to be in love, like, bro. Like, I'm not about to sit here and just cap. There's some people out here who are okay with being polygamoro, I don't know, somebody, polygamorous, or somebody's mom. Somebody's mom is somebody's mom's son, and their brother can all be together. That's what that means. And there are some people who don't believe in monogamy at all, not even whatever. They don't believe in like getting in relationships at all. They just date. But you can't sit here and tell me, even as an individual, even if you don't want to date, even if you don't want to be in a relationship, even if you never want to get married, that you do not want someone. You don't need nobody. Listen to me now. I ain't say that you need somebody, but wanting someone. You cannot sit here and tell me that not one person in this world does not want someone by their side. You can't tell me that. If you never wanted anyone by your side, if you never wanted to be in love, not even married, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments that you never wanted one ever, from birth up until this very moment that you're watching this video, ever. Let me, please, I would love to hear from you. Relationships today require an application, to be honest. I gotta know your blood type. I gotta know your history. I have to know whether you have, I don't know, a 401k plan. It's so weird out here. And girl, don't get me started on these TikTok relationships. TikToking meaning the duration, how short this be. Like, girl, like, people be getting their names tatted on them, then be getting engaged, then be talking about single again, I mean it this time. Then just be going, I just don't understand, like, one thing that I can say that I have learned about dating and about being in relationships is that when you leave a relationship and when you get out of that situation, take a little bit of time for yourself. Take a little bit of breather. Get used to being back on your own. Get used to not responding or not answering to someone, or someone's not answering to you. Be respectable of your time. Be respectable of other people's time. Be respectable of how you see yourself. During my heartbreak, I was able to journal. I was able to watch a lot of sermons, watch a lot of videos. I got back into my relationship with myself, started taking myself out, you know, really pampering myself. You know what I'm saying? Giving myself some extra loving. You know, I really tapped back into a God, for real. I got into my business for real. I really started pushing through with my career. I took my career so much seriously, so much so that I ended up coming up with 3 businesses. But I really just took the time to figure out what I wanted out of a relationship with me. And if someone kind of didn't match that or exceed that, then we really ain't got nothing to talk about. I think that's how we should all move forward. If we are single now, or if you're just getting out of a relationship, or if you are just going with the flow, whatever, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Put yourself into love. Give yourself all the juice. Give yourself all the glory and all the love and all the whatnots, okay? And then if you start talking to people or start dating, and if that person meets the same relationship expectations that you give yourself, or they exceed that, then go ahead and deal with them. But if they don't even match up to how you even treat yourself, oh baby, bye, bye. Like, hello, bye, curtains, are you okay? Like, you gotta go. You gotta go. I just wanted to do a video to put up on here because I haven't done a video in a while and I missed you guys, and I wanted to talk to everybody and just check in with y'all. And I do need to do more videos. I am gonna start putting up more content. I do have 3 businesses that I do have. Khadi Oladi Empowerment Speaking, which is what you are tuned into right now. That is going to be on my YouTube. Secondly, I have Tea with Khadi, intuitive readings. For those who's into astrology, zodiacs, tarot readings, and would like to receive a reading, I have been doing it for over about 5 or 6 months now, and people say I'm pretty good, so go ahead and check in with me. Lastly, there's Melanin's Paradise. You guys know my clothing brand, my baby. Go ahead and check in with that. We are still doing the 30% off for the Blackness collection. Please go ahead and check in with Melanin's Paradise. Thank you guys so much for tapping in with my video. Please make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. Well, that's it. Shout outs to everybody. I have fun, but I gotta go. Smooches.